The green dinosaur that could. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Yoshi, who is the staple of Mario Baseball. This guy, he is the single best outfielder in the game. He is.
Yes.
He is.
Yeah. I'd say so.
He is. He is the fastest character in the game. He runs the balls down incredibly. Literally, like the ball, he could be in deep left field, like in that corner.
Yep.
Ball goes foul. He runs for it. He's able to grab it. Even if it's not a bad foul hit, he can still get it.
For sure.
Besides that fact, he as well has the egg ball. He's valuable at that because his bat has a big hitbox.
Right.
It's a valuable single,
Easy
and it gets over the first base line very often.
Right.
If
you're not sacrificing the stars though, decent pinch hit without it.
Yeah, very good without it too.
A good hitbox.
On top of that, I've had success with Yoshi bunting.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's so unbelievably fast.
And the glitch bunt.
And the glitch bunt, which is also very good.
Which is definitely a viable mix-up. I mean, you don't expect the bunt from Yoshi. I mean, that's the last thing you'd...
Yeah,
I expect the bunt from Yoshi.
But he got very good.
Right, that's true.
And even on top of that is he has the ability to steal so well. Just like Toadette, if he takes off and the catcher can't get it to second enough, first to second is so easy for Yoshi.
Yeah.
Right.
And Yoshi's always picked in any game. You know what I mean?
He's gonna see the action.
Certain characters have, they're like, we can live without them. Yoshi is not. He's one of those characters you can't live without.
Right.
He always will be picked in the first few rounds, and I think that's why he warrants a spot so high.
Right.
Yeah, very few catcher to second base combos can prevent Yoshi.
Can stop Yoshi
from
from
first to
stealing.
second.
You need like a legitimate synergy.
Yeah,
To
you need
shut
like
that down.
Or a
Bowser
heavy
to
with a
hammer.
cannon.
Like a heavy
With the
synergy.
cannon.
Yeah.
Or head you with the synergy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, that's assuming that you could stick PD at catcher and then DK, cover second. That might work. That would work.
Or any
That's
evil
rare.
with Bowser at catcher, any evil guy on second.
What else about Yoshi?
Well, the tongue grab.
Oh, yeah,
The tongue grab,
yeah.
something about the tongue grab that goes overlooked is, unlike Birdo's, he does have the potential for the tongue grab and the drop, which, for the most part, if you get the drop, you can recover with another tongue grab.
Yeah,
but
funny.
in that slight percent chance that you get the tongue grab and you're not able to recover, that's devastating. I mean, it's low percentage enough to where it can't knock him down from the best outfielder.
Yeah.
But it's something that's possible.
I almost think that the drop balls from Yoshi come more not from the dropped tongue catches, but then like that weird thing happens where it like goes off their head and he gets like stars.
Yeah,
Right.
I've seen that happen to Yoshi where there's no recovery possible. But other than that, with like the bobble and the tongue grab,
But that
I
happens
almost
to a lot
always
of
see a
characters.
recovery.
Yoshi's fielding is technically it's in the yellow, but obviously it's
No, it's great.
No, it's
incredible. Obviously, it's incredible. Especially and something people have been experimenting with more is sticking Birdo in the infield. Like Yoshi as well works in the infield. He works as a shortstop.
Yeah.
True.
I've seen it happen. I've seen him nab balls, preventing them from getting to the outfield. And because he has that range, he's one of the few characters able to do that so effectively.
Covering star hits or popping them up to another person.
He's able to grab Birdo's weird ball almost, consistently.
Right, which is pretty funny that he counters.
Yeah.
Definitely
Counter
responsible
control.
for a large number of outs that would otherwise have been hits.
Yep.
Right.
Probably the most out of fielders.
What interests
maybe-
I would say so.
is that Yoshi's, and this is something I'm looking at for the first time, is that Yoshi's standard deviation is 3.77. That's relatively high for a character
pretty
that who comes in at number 5.
A lot of that was me.
Right.
You don't value Yoshi? Oh,
We'll talk about
see.
this later, but
Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Yoshi. He is very solid. He's not a power hitter. He's one of the few characters in this top,
he's
tier.
the only one that's not a power hitter or a pitcher.
Or a pitcher.
Birdo I count as a
And
power
he's
hitter.
just there, and
Right.
and I think for good reason. But with that being said, I do think Yoshi's a little bit on the decline, just because we value the lockdown infield as much, and while he is fast and he can get those steals, he doesn't win games.
Right.
Certain characters on this list, especially ones above him, absolutely can win games. But
Right.
Yoshi himself, while it's such a valuable asset, he doesn't quite have that impact in the current meta. So I'm gonna give him a really soft down. I love Yoshi, but I don't think he's as good as he is right here.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give him a soft down here. I think looking at this list, DK's right behind him. DK's up. I don't see Yoshi right now as a horribly relevant captain pick, whereas I see DK
Yeah.
as a good captain pick. Almost. Well, I mean, there are a lot of. I think there are a few more like pros to picking DK, personally.
Right.
But I also think of the star hit.
Yep.
Yoshi's. You know, when you pick a captain, first thing you think of, oh, I'm gonna get that discount star hit.
Yep.
Yoshi, it's like the weak dribble, watered down
weird
version of the
ball.
weird ball. It's not good enough. So, like I said, great player, great outfielder, consistent hits, wheels for days. But
Yeah.
right here, just a little bit down.
Right. I'm going to say soft down as well. Really took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, for a 2-star star hit, for a dribbler that may get a single, just doesn't do it for me.
Nope.
I haven't had Yoshi on my team in several weeks because
God.
I
Wow.
just don't value him as highly as others, and he always gets picked by the other person first. I would just say, if any of the other top 10 characters are still available, I will pretty much always choose them before Yoshi. So I think it's going to be a hard down for me. I think he's 10th. It's part of why his standard deviation is so high, because I kind of diverge from a lot of people. I just think everyone else, the pitchers and the power hitters, are more valuable. He's good,
It's a valid point.
but I just don't think he does enough to change the outcome of the game.
Okay.
And his center fielding is replaceable. Not as good with Monkeys and Noki, but it can be replaced. So down.
Poor Yoshi.
Sorry,
Amen.
buddy.
Hey,
He used to
man.
be the best character.
Oh my
Yep.
God, he used to be the unanimous number one.
Unanimous
Former
number
number
one,
one pick.
Really?
Trending down.
Yoshi?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't around for that. I guess you know I was evolved.
Yeah.
Which